Hey, inspirational guidance tarot. Ebony here to do messages for Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be deep motivation for you, okay? I like to just stop for a second and say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Okay, cross watcher, you're definitely welcome here as well. I just like to just thank you. I just like to just thank you, of just being so supportive. And I'm just thankful and very grateful to be able to inspire, encourage, or uplift on any level, supporting you as well, the best that I can with whatever insight is being presented at the time that it is. And I just thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I really do mean that. Thank you so much. Again, if you you're new to the channel, cross watcher as well, please do like, please do comment, hit the subscribe button if you like as well. If you find the content to match your energy, okay, and it helps the channel to grow. It helps me to evolve, bringing more to the channel as well as myself. I'm choking, y'all. I burnt my sage. You notice the little roll, and I ain't put it out, so it burnt all the way. So I'm in here like, Gemini. So this is going to be what you need to know. This is, again, deep motivational messages. And I'm kind of liking this feel as well, because I always go with what you need to know, and what you need to know, and it be about pretty much what's going on in your life. But this gets to the deep root of it. I want to kind of separate life and love kind of thing, because not everybody's in a relationship. And there's a lot of aspects we need to deal with within ourselves. Aspects of ourselves that we need to start working out and kind of being able to get into alignment with. And there's a lot of people out here that is looking to move in that direction of learning how to do that. And some people is not told the truth. That's just what it is. You ain't told the truth. Some people just sugarcoat everything. And me on my channel, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I may not curse profusely, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If it's you, it's you. If it's what's being out here is Tarot's calling, the spirit guides telling you what you need to do, that's how I'm going to present it. If you have to look at yourself, it's time to look at yourself in the mirror. That's just what it is. All right. And it's for soul's growth. And it's all love. It's all love. And trust me, you're not the only one that has to do it, will do it, or need to do it. Okay? I've done it. Still doing it. Okay? Okay? Healing is a process. And so is learning and forming into whom it is that you're to become or want to. It's all a process. All right. So, one more time. Pull it. Okay. So Gemini 1, Gemini 2, Gemini 3. Okay. The bottom of the deck we have fulfillment. Okay. We have strength. We have honesty. We have the high priest of fire. Okay. This is clearly all about you. And then we have fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to read these out the book for you. Number 35, number 62, and number 5 can be of significance to you or for you, Gemini. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everybody else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. All right, honesty, number 26. My darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the way you truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. And the High Priestess of Fire, which is number 5. My child, you have chosen the symbol of the vampire high priestess of fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she's around, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the high priestess of fire for inspiration and joy. She will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it is allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. Number 20. It's looking good here, Jim. Fulfillment. This is a sign that all your needs are being met, that you are close to achieving your goal. Celebrate your choices at the time, for you have drawn the symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to integrate and digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all the experiences, all that experience has to offer. Look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when you choose fulfillment. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. We start off with strength. Okay? Strength when it comes down to honesty. Being honest with yourself when it comes down to your creativity. Being honest with others about how you feel about things. If you're pulling strength on this, then this is more about you, Gemini, coming into saying, look, this is how I feel. Look, this is my point of view. Look, this is what I'm not going to do. Okay? And coming into that alignment with yourself to allow that fire to burn in you when it comes down to your creativities. Because see, when you begin to be more honest about not just who you are, knowing who you are, because Gemini's just, I know who I am, okay? I know why I do what I do, say what I said, and act how I act. Now, because you don't got no clarification of it, ain't got nothing to do with me. I know why, you know. And that's that clear-cut communication, right? That straightforward honesty. But I'm talking to some Geminis here who needs to get honest, and maybe with other people, okay? And maybe needing to get answers here, okay? Also, when it comes down to what's been burning inside of you, your creativity, the goals you want to achieve, what it is that you clearly want to do, need to do, feel your nudge to do, okay? And being able to act on it, you know, because sometimes us as Geminis, I'm a Gemini too, sometimes us as Geminis, we get in our head a lot, you know, thinking more logical about our situations. It's like, it feels like our heart is in our head sometimes. So it's like thinking more logical about the situation or things that are taking place. And we get this thing where it's like, all right, so I'm going to do it this way and I'm going to strategize this because I got to figure something out, you know, and sometimes that figuring out could be just to ask a question. Okay. Or you're getting answers, but they're not the answers. The answers don't seem to align with how you're moving or how another person's moving or how the idea is taking flight. It's not aligning, you know, and it's like it's something else that has to take place here. Okay. Along with that is being honest with yourself when it comes down to relationships of all sorts, family, friends, whatever that is for you. Okay. Spouse, connections with people on every level, you know, lover, friend, whatever that is. Okay. And that's you being creative in communicating or getting someone else to communicate to you about certain things that you need, that needs to transpire, things that are transpiring, and things that you want to see come to fruition. Okay. Because if things aren't in alignment, you're going to be thrown off. And that's why strength is here. Obviously, there's no alignment. Things are being fulfilled. You're going after the goal. Creativity is here. Honesty is also here. Okay? So is it you that needs to get real with you? Or is it time for you to get real with others and where they're standing in your life? Okay? That you're on a path to success. You're on a road to success. You're on a road to growth, development, empowerment. Okay? And you may still have people in your midst that you may look at as an opportunity, but there's a need to communicate with them, or them to communicate how they're going to align in your life as you move forward toward these goals, towards these dreams, whatever it is for you. It could be a business venture. Okay, you could be getting ready to start something new. And it's need to communicate where people stand in your life at this moment. And if that's just talking to yourself about it first, it still needs to be communicated outwardly. For Gemini, changes are also needing to take place. You got 2 8s on the board with change. Strength would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. It will be the Leo card, right? So that will be fire. So that you got 2 opportunities. Honesty will also be fire. 6 plus the 2 is the 8. 3 plus the 5 is the 8. So you got 2 8s on the board. 8 could be significant. There are some changes that need to transpire. And what 8 is evolution. What 8 is movement. So it's a movement that needs to take place when it comes down to your creativity, when it comes down to your goals, that will allow you to move forward and fulfilling and wishes being fulfilled. But it's a need to move it forward. Okay? Because strength is the Leo card. Then it's an 8. So that's 8 of Wands. 6 of 2, I'm looking at the candle burning. That's an 8. That's an 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is communication. Love and communication. It's also passion. It's about desires. It's about opportunity. Coming in, going out. However, it's opportunities here. It's coming. It's bubbling. For Gemini. For Gemini. Pull it out. On strength. Strength says make time for self-love. That's what I was talking about. You going within. You looking at all these things. What it is that you need to communicate towards other people. Okay, what it is that you got to communicate to yourself. Getting in alignment. Okay, like I said, it could be a business venture, going back to school, whatever this is. All right, it's you moving forward. It's some changes that's getting ready to happen. Okay, and these changes that you're getting ready and you're fueling these changes is what I'm seeing here. However, if there's people coming along, they have to be in alignment with you. It can't just tag along. Okay? They have to be in alignment. And it has to be communicated through you, since you're the one that's charging this forward. And if this is someone else, then it's a need to take in that criticism that may be given. Because somebody's going to have to speak some truth here. Period. Honesty. Pull it. All right. Unleash your kindest self. Did I just say somebody here's going to have to... They're going to have to unleash some criticism. Might got to tell some people a few things. Or some people might got to tell you something, Gemini. However it is, honesty is the best policy, right? Unleash your kindest self. With your being kind to yourself when it comes down to what it is that you're trying to master, or even when you're just talking to yourself and being honest with you. Be kind to yourself. And then when you're communicating to other people, also take an initiative. How would you want it delivered to you? You know, and if you wouldn't want it delivered that way harshly when you're speaking to someone, then kind of ease up a little bit, Jim, because you could be straightforward, blunt, and to the point, and that's it, and that's all. Uncut and raw, and hope that they get it or got it. Don't matter. You spoke it, and this is what you're looking to. This is what you're looking to unfold from that point. You were there, but this is about you, though. So being honest with yourself, okay, unleashing your kindest self to people as well as you. Pull it. Sorry. And on the High Priestess of Fire, with your creativities, your success, you moving forward, opening the business, getting a home, traveling, okay, moving to another country, another state, whatever that is. Trust that all will be well. That this change that's happening in your life, Gemini, will be well. Think it through. When it comes down to what? Your fulfillment. And this is the new moon in Gemini. So this is all about you, Jim. Think it through. Think it through. Because fulfillment is here. You're moving forward. Be honest with you, what it is clearly that you need to do, want to do, need to say, how you need to say it. Taking time out for self-love. That's nurturing you. That's you getting to the deep root of your issues, problems, or thoughts. It doesn't have to all be bad. It could be positive. How are you going to get this business off the ground? How are you going to get to point A to point B? How are you going to move across the country? How are you going to get this new career? How are you going to go back to school? Okay? And that's making time for you. That's loving you by taking that time out to make a plan. It's even loving you. For Gemini. Ooh, you get 2, Jim. Under the deck, you have opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. What do we have? Nourish your body. If you are tired, rest. If you are in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend. Listen to its needs. So this can also be about someone being very honest when it comes down to their passions. And it can be sexually. Because we got strength, we got honesty, and we got the high priestess of fire, which is passions also, you know. So it could be somebody here who's needing to strengthen themselves when it comes down to it. Are you giving away your body a little too much when it comes down to you getting what you want? Okay. Are you taking care of your body? Are you in alignment? Are you resting? Are you nurturing yourself? Okay. Mentally as well. Tame negative thinking. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. And this is why make time to love yourself. Unleash your kindest self. It's here. You might not be thinking things are going right. Or if things are not going right, you might be staying in that mindset to just fuel that. And it's like nothing positive coming out of it. Because you're getting more angry when you think about it. Well, there's a time to step back now. Because you have some things that looks like it's some changes that need to take place, but could also roll in here for you. However, if you don't take this time out here, if you can't trust that all will be well, if you're instead of unleashing your kindest self, you're being very negative Nancy and and you're not making time to love you and you're making time for everybody else, then of course your body is going to be like beat down, which is more of why it's here. That's why you need the strength. Tame negative thinking. That's all it's going to be. And if you can get a hold of all of this bottom row, making time for self-love, unleashing your kind of self, trusting all to be well, your body, you will be nurturing your body. You're taming your negative mindset, your negative thinking, that mindset will begin to change. And then you'll have that strength to get real and honest with you and move forward into that high priestess of fire. Your success, your creativities, your passions, the things you are aligning with, and you'll receive that fulfillment. Why? Because you thought it through. You know that you're loved now. You attuned to divine. And all what was not serving you or wasn't in alignment, you're leaving it behind. Reflecting on what? Your priorities. Because of what, Gemini? You seeing the bigger picture. But it's a cause for you to trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in God. Trust in yourself. Okay? Someone's also going through a dark night of the soul, a shadow period. Gemini. And one more time for Gemini. See, this is stuck, right? And I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to sit it here. And I'm going to read it last. Because it's what didn't want to come out. All right, Gemini. So this is what you got. Those who have won major victories realized that all the resources to win are within, and the most knowledge needed to succeed is acquired after action. Any plunge into the unknown is reckless, but that's where the treasure lies. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds towards positive engagement and appreciation. With love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself can feel newer, more alive, more magical, and meaningful. The bottom of the deck was, we must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. What was stuck, Gemini? What should I finally face in my life? What truths or realities are preventing my growth and happiness? What could I do about it right now? How can I better connect with this moment so that I can master what the hour demands of me? The hour. So by this being stuck, and then we must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. It, for me, is looking like it's some Geminis out here who's, you're not doing this, you're not focusing on this, you're not asking those questions. You don't want to face that. You don't want to face that. You don't want to face these deep truths and realities. You don't want to face what's preventing you, because you may already know what it is. People, places, or things. And you're not facing that. It can just be as simple as heartache, pain, okay? It can be past childhood wounds, okay? A relationship that has dissolved. It can be toxicities, okay? Drugs, sex, rock and roll, whatever that is for you. A job, a career, the loss of a loss of a loved one, children, being bogged down. But what aren't you facing? What is hindering you from growing, Gemini? What's hindering you from being happy? Because this was stuck. And what it's saying is, we must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. Are you being forceful, or are you being too gentle with how things are going? Knowing, and what I mean by that is, if you know it's changes that need to be made, because you can keep seeing yourself going through a revolving door, then the question is, why won't you make them? And it's not that you don't want to. It's just that what you'll have to face to do it. It's time to face it. It's time to get real. It's time to have the strength to be honest, Gemini. It's time to trust. It's time to open up. And it's time to charge forward towards these creative endeavors, these passions, and what lies, those treasures, beyond what you can see. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. For your deep motivation, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.